Okay, let's get started here by firing up the old stove and grabbing up about 6 slices of bacon. Throw them into a pan over medium-high heat. And we'll just fry these up until they're nice and crispy, and there is nothing nicer than the smell of bacon frying. While our bacon is frying up, we're going to add 3 cups of dried penne pasta to a pot of boiling water, and you want some salt in that water. We'll just let this cook away, stirring occasionally for about 10 minutes until it is al dente. Okay, let's run back over to our bacon, and it is frying away nicely, so I'm just going to go ahead and give this a quick flip over. And let it fry for another 2 minutes or so on the other side. Now our bacon is nice and crisp, let's just remove this. Grab up a good sharp knife and cut it into bite-sized chunks, and then we'll just set this aside. Guess what? Talk about perfect timing. Our pasta is done now, so we're just going to remove this, give it a drain, and set it aside. Next up, I'm going to grab up about 3 boneless, skinless chicken breasts and add them into the same pan as I fried the bacon in. Season them up with about a teaspoon of salt, the same amount of ground black pepper. I don't know about you guys, but I've simply loved pepper. And about a teaspoon of garlic powder. Just guts to have my garlic. So we shall just stir and fry this chicken for a few minutes until it's completely cooked through and no longer pink. And this is going to take, I don't know, I hate to put a time on things, but I would say about 5 or 6 minutes. You don't want it too rubbery, so don't let it cook too long. Once the chicken is looking really good, we are going in with a good knob, I'd say a tablespoon or 2 of unsalted butter, followed by a couple of tablespoons of all-purpose flour. And just stir and fry this until that flour mixes with the butter, coats the chicken, and cooks through a little bit. Then in with 2 cups of good old milk. Now I'm being diet conscious here, but if you are not, you can use cream as well. Now for the star of the show, in with a 1/4 cup of ranch dressing. I'm using dressing, but if you can find the ranch powder, go ahead and use it too. Give everything a stir until it combines together nicely, and this is beginning to smell good to me. I still have to perfect that smell-o-vision. If you have any ideas, let me know. You probably guessed it by now that pasta is going into the mixture, followed by a cup of Tex-Mex jalapeno shredded cheddar cheese. Of course, you can use the cheese of your choice. Of course, that bacon that's ever been so patiently waiting on the sidelines. Once again, grab up the old trusty spoon and toss and mix everything together, and my oh my, is this ever starting to look good, my friends. What do you think? I mean, it's looking creamy, rich, bacony, cheesy. Just check this out. What do you think? You got it. It is done, and it is plating time. Of course, I have to add a little bit more of that bacon over the top, followed by some freshly chopped parsley just to make it all pretty-like. And there you have it, guys, our bacon ranch chicken pasta. I know it's a long title, but it is so good. And you grab this up and bite into it. It is simply indescribable. That chicken is perfectly done. That ranch, that bacon. Oh my goodness, just the most wonderful meal you will ever make. Definitely worth a try. A must make, my friends. Let us know in the description below, and give us a like if you like what you saw, because it does help us out. And most of all, subscribe.